Hey folks, Coral Island 25. This is summer day 11. Thanks for being here. We need to try to finish the ocean today. We got one more thing to open, and then we'll be done with the ocean. We have some mail to attend to first. Hello, but I need a hibiscus flower. For if you have it, please send it my way. A gratuity awaits, Walter. Hillside Vineyard. Okay. But I can't believe it. People are still donating. Millie and I are about it. I talked about it. And we want to honor the backers. We've added a new road to the museum with the names of all the contributors engraved on the walls and statues for high-level backers. We also call it the Founding Hall. We want this to be a grand momentum for people who've helped get us to this point. Exciting things are happening, Benaiah Scott. Charlottetown residents, don't forget, the Animal Festival is tomorrow in front of the community center. Be sure your animals are ready for some friendly competition. Sincerely, Mayor Connor. I bought an extra to give to you. They make great snacks to take to the cavern. It'll fill you up and give you plenty of energy. Zahara. Okay. Well, a lot of talking there. A lot of hey, blah blah blah. But we will need to converse with people. Today there's just things that I want to accomplish. And I do realize that if we go into the ocean and we finish the area that we're going to get a cutscene for that'll take a while. So, let's just get that over with and move on, and so we can get to the other places where we need to be. So that's what's going to happen. We have blueberries finally ready to harvest. And so one thing we need to take care of right off the rip here, after I remembered to water my bananas, which I didn't. So water the bananas. And then we have to refill this and put it back in the storage here. And then we need to go up to Lake Temple so we can take care of this to get this out of the way. First thing, absolutely first thing, and that is finishing our summer session. So that's what we've been waiting on, with one more blueberry. So let's do that. And it gives us tomato seeds. Okay, so we're having some more extra stuff to be able to donate, but we finished another temple offering. Which, does that open up another altar for us? I don't know that it did. All right. Would have been nice, but it didn't. So put the tomato seeds away and we'll plant them some other day. And let's go down. Let's get to making some. Well, let's get this hot sauce. Let's get to making some blueberry jam. I don't want, because we still do need to finish this thing with so we'll sell those, and then when we use these guys to make some more sriracha sauce, we'll put all of this in the storage for now. And let's sell this other sriracha. And like I said, let's get into the water so we can knock the rest of this out, so we can do what we're going to do. So I think I'm just gonna keep the cam on, and then we'll just finish as fast as we can, and then we'll hope to, and then we'll try to let you see the mermaid, and then we'll figure stuff out after that. But here we are, and you see that there's not a whole lot to clear that I haven't cleared in this area because I was determined, and if we would have had like an hour more or something yesterday, it would have been really good. We cleared the heck out of this place, and we just could not find the last thing to activate yesterday, but we really didn't have much left to clear, as you can tell. The last hour after I popped that last Jammo, I was like, let's find this thing. I don't want to have to come back here tomorrow, but it just didn't work, which was super sad. Found it already. Try to make sure we don't get blocked anywhere, but probably already did, honestly, by something. Like random piece of trash in the middle that shouldn't matter, but it did. Oh, open it. All right. So this will be the last orb we need to get access to the Merfolk Kingdom. I forgot we got to go actively up here and open the way. So let's do that. The guy I don't think I have yet. Grab him. No, we don't. A new catch we caught. That's good. More shells to sell. So we're just going to come back up down here real quick. We're going to grab the rest of these shells because I see a ton of them. Or a few of them anyway. And then we'll catch the shrimp that we already got. We'll catch another one so we can sell it. And there's a guy here who wants to talk to us about whatever. So we'll do that. And we'll try to talk to him. And we don't understand what he's trying to tell us. Which is... But he's giving us golden kelp. That's good. We take the rest of the silver and we move up into the Merfolk Kingdom. If you've never seen this before, it's... But as you get up here, you see these symbols, and that tells you how to open the door. So this guy, that one, and this one. It's like, what happened? Here we go. So if you remember, we ended up finishing the silver portion of the caverns before the end of spring, and now we're 11 days into summer, and we've finished the silver portion of the underwater bit, and now into the Merfolk Kingdom. And like I said before, if you don't want to rush, you don't have to rush. You can absolutely take your time. You can absolutely farm more. You could build chicken coops. You can have cows. You don't have to rush as much as I did. I don't know. Let's see. Stop right there. Identify yourself, land dweller. No harm intended. No harm intended, huh? Likely story. Land dwellers don't bring peace. Dunno. Call for backup. Okay, bye on this one. Got it. Oh dear, oh dear. Lower your spear, Saru, sir. This is a land dweller. This land dweller's a threat to the kingdom. Yes, sir. This one, however, speaks our language. Doesn't that make you curious? This one possesses some other land. This one possesses something other land dwellers do not. We've met before, yes? Yes, during a patrol with this one. Good memory. The other one was Agnew, my patrol buddy. Sir, as you can observe, this land dweller has managed to a full-blown chat with me. Intriguing, wouldn't you agree? Would you not? Wouldn't you agree? I don't know. Understood. I just realized I haven't shared my name yet. My name is Denali. That's Deno and Simmeru. But unfortunately, your visit to our realm counts as a bit of a crisis. We'll need to talk this matter to King Krakatoa. He'll decide what to do. The palace ahead is our destination. Please head inside when you're ready. We, of course, have no reason not to be ready. Are you absolutely certain about this, Denali? Land dwellers have a notorious reputation. With all due respect, sir, we don't know anything conclusively. What we know that so far is simply been an ocean myth and hearsay. Miss our precautionary advice. I bet my fin on it. So we should give Benaiah the benefit of the doubt. All right then. As we move into the palace. Well, back to guarding, I suppose. Let's go in and get this accomplished so we can move our story along. Because we could stop and just go and do something else before we come down and do this meeting, but Skitter with Benaiah, you've arrived. Allow me to introduce you to His Highness King Krakatoa. Your Royal Highness, may I present the land dweller Agruna and I stumbled upon during our rounds. This intriguing character goes by the name of Benaiah. Benaiah, quite the peculiar handle, wouldn't you say? You claim this Benaiah can converse in our tongue. Indeed. It seems like the tides have turned, sir. We've engaged in fluid conversation earlier. I must admit, this is a new one to me, Your Highness. Before you is the eminent King Krakatoa and the gracious Queen Ninva Davida. Benaiah, it's your turn to stop spotlight. Time for your introduction. It's a true privilege to make your acquaintance, Your Royal Highness. I'm Benaiah. So it's true, this land dweller can converse in our dialect, and with striking clarity, I might add. Wait. How can this be? I recommend caution. Should we not consider the implications of welcoming a land dweller into our kingdom? The legend of their kind is unsettling, and we risk repeating history. Indeed, my queen, your concerns are not without merit. Every Meerling here grew up hearing ominous tales of land dwellers. I previously dismissed them as cautionary tales, but recent events imply they might in fact be more fact than fiction. May Choyo contribute to the conversation, Your Majesty? We value your wisdom. Choyo fills the coral tree clinging to life with the survival of our kingdom. Choyo's vision reveals that this land dweller is the key to our tree's full revival. Whenever one of those coral mechanisms are activated, the shallow waters, we observed partial healing of the coral tree. But it's not enough. Why not allow our two-legged friend to venture into the deep sea to activate more coral mechanisms? Cautiously granting access to the deep sea is a step too far. It's sacred. Can't we send one of our own to trigger these corals? We're not devoid of competence, Choyo? The currents speak, Your Majesty. And they speak of this land dweller. The ocean has made its choice. I'm just a messenger with no power to alter the future. It is outrageous. We're clueless about the origin of these coral mechanisms. We know nothing. I beg your forgiveness, Your Majesty. Indeed, my queen. The uncertainty and mystery surrounding all this leaves us vulnerable. Until we know more, it's simply too dangerous to align ourselves with this land dweller. My decision stands firm. The land dweller must be escorted out of our kingdom immediately. Your Royal Highness, Father, please reconsider. The land dweller deserves to be heard. Maranjani, have you been eavesdropping? Yes, Father, and I apologize for my rudeness later, but please, Father, you must let the land dweller stay. Maranjani, my darling, don't let your fascination with land dwellers cloud your judgment. You're wrong, Mother. The answer lies with in the barrier surrounding our kingdom. And Lenga used to tell me about the goddess. Don't place the barrier to keep the land dwellers out, no? And Ling, she sure she made it to ensure that we carried our mark. She made it as though only those carrying her mark could reach it. But be they merfolk or land dweller, that implies that Benaiah here is in our kingdom because Benaiah has the goddess's blessing. We can't afford to overlook that. My queen, our young Mara raises a point we cannot disregard. Reviving the cruel tree takes precedence over all. If it means granting a stranger free reign over our waters, so be it. However, I will not let you run about without some sort of safeguard, Benaiah. Denali Sumira and Auga, I command you to be vigilant. Maranjani, spread the word of this arrangement among the people. We must prevent further unease. Interaction with the land dweller will be the privilege bestowed upon a selected few. Benaiah, abide by our laws or prepare for their expulsion. As per your command, your Royal Highness. Land dweller, you are granted access to the deep sea. Your wisdom prevails, Father. Understood, your Royal Highness. Dinda, Ara, escort Benaiah to his quarters in the barracks. We may be suspicious, but we are not uncivil. Dismissed. So that was a lot. Took a few minutes, more than a few minutes. Unfortunately. Wow, I can't believe the king actually granted you permission to stay. In the barracks, no less. That was very close back there. If it wasn't for the princess, come along. Let's get you to the barracks. So as soon as we get to the barracks, it'll give us free reign. We can go back and do the other stuff. We should probably push into the deep waters a little bit, and then we'll go back to the surface and continue on from there. This is where soldiers stay. We have many empty rooms now. Feel free to look around. This is where you'll stay. You can spend the night here and go back to land. Go back to land here. It's up to you. You should visit Choyuyu next. She's in the Oracle building. We need to push into the mine so we can get some silver stuff going on. So we're just gonna go. We could go to sleep now, but we're not going to. There's mail here. Let's read that real quick. Greetings from Choyuyu. The fates have chosen way of letting you into our kingdom. I request a presence in my chamber. There is a ritual spirits urge to perform on behalf of. It will be worth your while. Choyu. Jay, we have something. We have this to get. We have. Can we get that one? What is going on? What happened? Not sure what happened. I'm gonna pause. Right, and unfortunately the game totally froze, so I don't know what to do. I guess the next time I'll see you, we'll have figured that out. But it's 25 minutes. I don't feel like giving up at the day, but so I'm gonna have to replay it, and then we'll just go from there. But I'll see you next time. Bye.